Hello, welcome to Wellness Wednesday, episode 19. It's Scott here from Scott Inside Out, Natural Mental Wellness. As you can probably tell, I'm not outside. I'm at home here, relaxing in my house coat. And if you're wondering where Mikey is, my fearless outdoor Mike, I gave Mikey the night off, so he's taking it easy. Um, and it's kind of interesting lighting. It's not the best lighting. I apologize for that. But this lighting is a bipolar look here. I got the light side and the dark side. So today's topic is 90% done or 10% not. And not sure about any of you watching out there, but I tend to be my own worst critic at times. I tend to be at times very hard on myself. And I know recently I was talking to someone and I was telling them that I had missed two of these live videos over the last month, and this person asked me, "Well, how long have you been doing them for?" And I said, "Well, I've been doing them since the early spring, so I've been doing them for I'd done 18 videos." And they're like, "Well, how many weeks did you do 18 videos?" And I said, "Well, that was over 20 weeks." And they're like, "Wow, that's awesome! You did 18 videos in 20 weeks. So you did like 90% of the time you did these videos." I was like, yeah, I guess so. And they were just so happy and excited. And I kept thinking to myself, well, yeah, but I didn't do those two. I didn't do the 10%. And for myself, ever since I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder, I've at times been very hard on myself and been very loving, kind, nice to other people and not always to myself. And for those of you watching this, I'm wondering if that resonates with you at all, because I do find that the more kind I am to myself, that the more happier I am, and the more I'm enjoying life. So, as I say, for me, that is a work in progress right now, and I am actually currently reading a book called Self Compassion, and I'm more studying it. I heard about this book first about a year ago, and I bought it recently and I've started going through it. And it's one of these books where you not only read it, you answer questions and do exercises. And it's really hitting home for me that despite all the work I've done on myself in the last number of years, that I still have a lot to learn about being a compassionate and kind to myself. So I'm curious for you. Are you compassionate to yourself? Are you kind to yourself? And really appreciate having comments below to hear how you're doing with being compassionate to yourself. What I do intend to do over the next number of weeks is to share some key nuggets and learnings and teachings from this self-compassion book with you. And yeah, I'd just be curious to hear your thoughts on that, because as I say, it's something that's really helping me a lot, and I'm optimistic that for you it could be very beneficial as well. So with the Wellness Wednesday here, I always go over the same 5 questions every video, and I do this to be consistent to myself and to those of you watching. And I do admit that tonight, when I was at home here, I'd planned to do this video earlier today. It didn't happen, and as you can tell, I'm pretty relaxed right now. I'm be, be gonna go into be going to sleep fairly soon, and it's about 9:15 right now, p.m. And I was thinking to myself, like, wow, like, do I really want to do this video? And so at first I thought, well, I'm gonna go somewhere and get myself all hyped up and energized and all that. And I thought, you know what? No, this is me. This is real. Bottom line is, I got up pretty early today and had a pretty full day, and I'm pretty tired. I thought, you know what? I have a desire to ensure that I'm being consistent with these videos, and I did miss last week. I thought I don't want to miss this week again. So 5 questions for this week. Number one is, what are you looking to improve in the next week? So for me, I bought a very inexpensive and value-packed video course for how to be better on video, and I have just literally started watching that. So I'm optimistic that by this time next week, I'll have finished that course and that my videos will continually improve. So that's something I'm looking to improve in the next week is my videos. What am I grateful for? I'm grateful for doing a hike today with my good friend Annie. She's like my second mom. And we did a hike that neither of us had ever done. So it was a bit of exploratory and tiny bit of trail finding. But yeah, we both really, really enjoyed the hike, and it was great. We were grateful to be out there with no smoke. It was cloudy, but we didn't have the smoke that we've had here for the last 2-3 weeks. What's a win or highlight from your last week? Today I met up with my friend Saki, and we were at Lululemon Banff, and we had a fitting session, I should say. So they're graciously sponsoring us again for our upcoming bipolar disorder awareness and fundraising hike. That's on September 12th. And they're giving the three of us, including Tyler, free clothes. So Saki and I went in, and they had pre-selected some items that they thought each of us would like. And I'm really, really happy and grateful to have received these new clothes. I got a beautiful shirt and some pants, and you know what? I'll wear those next week on the video, just so you can check them out. And yeah, that was a huge highlight because they've been so supportive for us last year and this year, and wonderful managers and staff over there that were helping us out a lot today. I changed one question in the 5 questions this week. So the fourth question is, what are you reading or learning right now? And as I already briefly stated, I'm reading the self-compassion book, and I'd like to say more studying it. Like I'm highlighting things, I'm writing notes, I've got a separate book for it that I'm writing the questions and exercises in. And I'm really learning a lot about myself and how to be more kind and compassionate to myself. And so that's what I'm reading and learning right now. And the last question is, what are you looking forward to in the next week? So on Friday, August 31st, it's my 8-year medication-free anniversary. And I'm really, really looking forward to celebrating that. And I'm very fortunate that I'm able to be mentally stable and medication free. I do have ups and downs, like every person does. However, they're not anywhere near as pronounced as they used to be. And more importantly, I've learned and consistently use many tools to bring myself back into more stability if and when I do feel a bit hypomanic or a bit low. So I'll be celebrating that 8-year medication-free anniversary on Friday. And for those of you who would like to find out more about the bipolar disorder awareness hike and fundraising hike that my friends Saki, Tyler, and I are doing, go to scottinsideout.com/2018 hike. And that has the details of the hike. If you'd like to donate, we would love that and appreciate it. And the funds are being split between the International Bipolar Foundation and the Banff Community High School extracurricular activities. And for those of you watching who have a diagnosed mental illness or would like to learn more ways to be more mentally stable naturally, definitely check out my website at scottinsideout.com. If you go to the blog section of the site, there's indexes with various topics you can click on, and I trust you'll get some value out of that. So for those of you watching these videos and liking them, I'd appreciate you hitting subscribe and or liking. And I'm almost falling asleep here, so I'm going to call it a night. But thanks again for watching, and remember to make your mind your ally, and take care.